Tell me about yourself. My name is David Martindale. I'm an accounting major at Temple University. I choose to study accounting because I enjoy the field. I enjoy looking at numbers and seeing how all the accounts and numbers work together, and how I get a sense of satisfaction similar to that of finishing a puzzle. Because accounting is like that. It's like solving a puzzle, and there's something I enjoy about that, and that's something that motivates me to study accounting. And it's very important for me to have motivation. Otherwise, I won't have any passion for the subject I'm studying, which is why accounting works well for me. Another thing I can tell you is about my work experience. I've held a few jobs. I worked in retail. I worked as a caretaker for the YMCA, and I work in sales. So I have experience with customers and providing excellent customer service. So I know how to talk to customers. I know how to engage with people and find their needs and really understand what they want in a business setting. Another thing I can tell you about myself is that I'm a very goal-oriented person. I like to set goals for myself in any situation, whether it's class, school, work. Um, I like to set goals such as setting a higher GPA, reaching a sales quota, or making a certain amount of money and saving it for something I need. To reach these goals, I plan out how and what I'm going to do to achieve. So I'll take a pen and paper and I'll write down a list of things I need to do to accomplish this goal. And that's something I feel defines me as a person. Tell me about a significant accomplishment in your life. One of my favorite achievements was when I was working at Radio Shack last summer. Um, my manager came to me and he said, "Hey Dave, we have a sales quota today of $5,000, but it doesn't look like we're gonna make it. This is like halfway through the day." And I thought, I'm gonna fix this. So we had a meeting, we had a team meeting in the back room, and I thought there's two things that we need to change. First of all, our body language and the way we interact with customers. So this is cool because I figured there's two things that we could change that would affect sales. So to change our body language, I noticed that our employees weren't smiling, they weren't talking and making eye contact with customers. So I told my teammates this, and we made that change. Secondly, we made the change in our what we talk about. We have a priority at Radio Shack. We make most of our sales off of selling phones, smartphones, like the Samsung Galaxies and the iPhones. So we went back out on the sales floor, and with these two changes in mind, we increased our sales by a large proportion. And at the end of the day, we reached our sales quota of $5,000. And this was a very significant accomplishment for me as a sales associate because not only did it impress my manager, but it also taught me that I could make a difference in a team. Tell me something that you learned in class. One thing I learned that I feel is very valuable from this class was how to work effectively in a team. I learned this through a team business project that we were assigned some months ago. The project was to get together with a team of people and choose an artist who we thought would prosper in the future. So we went through all 5 stages of the group process: forming, storming, joining, performing, and adjourning. The first and second stage were pretty simple. We got together, we held meetings. In the third stage, we assigned roles to each member. My roles were to be the information provider and the diagnoser. I did research on the artist, and I looked for problems, whether they may be technical or material related. And we succeeded in this project, even though we met quite a few obstacles. But in the end, we succeeded. We came together, we had a common goal, and we delivered a product that we could be proud of. And throughout this process, I learned what it meant to be a true team player. Normally, I like to take the lead, but in this situation, I thought it'd be better to let someone else take the lead, because we can't all be leaders at the same time. Sometimes it's important to sit back and let someone else take the front role. And I learned this is very important because in a team, it's important to work together fluently and reduce conflict as much as possible. And throughout this process, that is what I learned. And I thought that was very important.